Man that I met quite a few years ago. I have a lot of admiration for him and a lot of respect for him for several reasons. Not only is he a devoted father, he's also one fine fisherman. Steve is probably one or two of the best bass fishermen on the East Coast, anywhere from the Oyster down to the Cape. And I've always admired him. The very first time that I met him, he had a Ford motor boat about 18 foot long. But he started his own business and become very successful. Now he has a boat called the Osprey, which is very, very admirable. He's also into the tuna fishing. And Tracy, his wife, he was very fortunate to marry a girl such as Tracy is. And I can say nothing, and I recommend very few people unless I know them. And it takes a long time for me to know them. And when I put the stamp on them, you can take it to the bank. Now I can't say any more than that. I have no reason to blow his horns. But I would, in my 45 years of fishing, would like to know how to catch fish like Steve Corbett does. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
That was great.
That was awesome.
That was really good.
Anybody got a tissue?
I got to see.
He was crying over there.
My name is Steve Corbett. We live in Gloucester, Mass. We're right here at lovely Beacon Marine Basin. And we're going to go looking for some tuna fish on the surface.
get you up there.
Harpooning.
Harpooning.
Electric harpooning, yep.
Electric
We got a
harpooning.
lot of eyes with us, so we should be able to see something, all these eyes.
All these eyes. And what's this little thing up there? Well, oh, who's up there hanging out? You know, I mean, do you need like 3 or 4 sets of eyes when you're fishing this type of this character in the ocean?
You know, 4 sets of eyes are good, but 4 heads see nothing. So
Really?
yeah, it's very important to know.
So now you stab these fish and then you electrocute the friggin'
Hopefully
things?
you guys press the button. If we're lucky enough to get one, we press the button. And
Yeah.
they'll die within a couple seconds.
Now, does it cook them? I mean, because I mean, you want
Sometimes it can if you hit them in the wrong spot. It could kind of ruin some meat, but most of the time it doesn't.
right? Because I mean, people like it as sushi, right? I mean, that's what they'll do. I mean, that's the big environment is now, and like it's like the trendy thing to do these days.
That's right.
Is eat the sashimi and all that stuff, the maki rolls and
Cut
everything.
out anything that gets happen to get burned by the harpoon. They'll cut it out.
They'll cut it out.
They'll go around it.
But bottom line, if you don't get the fish, no one gets the sushi.
That's right.
That's it. That's what I'm talking
So everybody's
about.
going to eat, so we're going to try to get one.
There you go, brother. All right, Stevie. So tell me, we're going out there right now. We were talking a little bit earlier about this tuna fishing and stuff like that. What's the percentile of the people that are out there that fish tuna the way that you do?
It's probably like 5%.
Yeah. 5%.
Yeah, maybe 5%. A lot of people put the stuff on and off like I do. They put it on for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Okay,
Then they go rod and reeling like I do.
they go rod and reeling. Oh, they get striper at that time, or what do they do? What do they fish then?
Tuna rod and reel for tuna.
Tuna rodding with the tuner. Okay. All right. And we were talking about like going out there for the day, and we talk about price of tuna at what? How much do they pay you per pound?
A lousy fish is about $6. And
Yeah.
a really good one can be up to the mid-20s.
Really?
Sometimes higher, but pretty rare.
But sometimes, I mean, you'll go out there and spend all day out there, right? You're gonna spend gas, money, time.
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit addicted to it.
You gotta be a little addicted.
You gotta be a little addicted.
Explore that word addicted. So, like, you're gonna have no life, no family, you're gonna live out there with the fish?
Well, if you really want to catch a lot, that'd be a good bet.
That'd be a good bet.
In other words, you gotta get lucky every time you go.
Right, because, I mean, you're going out all the time and you're spending money, like you said, on gas and everything else,
I've
you know?
been, 7 times, and I've only had 2 days where we could actually throw the pole.
Right.
So,
Wow.
you need perfect weather for this.
You need perfect
The
weather.
nice thing is about this, you can leave the dock late.
Yeah.
The fish eat in the morning, and then in the afternoon they get up and they run.
Oh, I gotcha.
So we let them eat in the morning, then we go out, get out around
Okay.
12 o'clock.
And how do you see the fish? Like, we were talking about a lot of eyes on the fish. How do you notice this fish out there?
Well, they're hard to see sometimes. You need there's some guys who are just really, really good at it. They got 20 years doing this, you just end up learning what it looks like.
Yeah, so the ripples in the water, you look for like almost like a boat went through. You might see a little fin or
Yep.
and like little things, not
Yep.
big things. And when you're on an ocean like this, it's like It's almost like looking for a needle in a haystack. I mean, I hate to sound trite, but
Yeah, it kind of is. You got to get to an area where there's bait.
okay.
Where they're eating. That narrows down the gap. So if you
Okay.
get to a place where they're eating and the weather's right, they could get up and start sunning.
Okay, so you're saying that by having the right tools, you know, the fish finders, the right tools to hunt them with, and everything. Your head's Steve, you just fixing up some lines. And now you have a different one, a wire for actually running the electricity, and then we have another line that actually runs down to a rope bucket, right?
And most of these lines were perfectly set until Brian went out there and messed it all up, correct?
Sorry about that, buddy. Look at this. Look at this. They're rocking away.
Tough.
Now imagine being out here by yourself and this line's out here rocking. Do you have to tie off on something or have a tie on to the boat in case you go in the drink?
See, the best thing to do is to jog into the waves.
Jog
If
into
I'm
the
running
way?
out there, you want to go slow and kind of into it.
Yeah?
Sit inside too, going back and
Yeah,
forth
so you don't go
sucks.
side.
So have you ever fell off when you were going out there
No,
at sea?
No, but that's pretty.
That's the scary stuff though. I mean, it's not easy.
Right now it's not rocking, but every once in a-
So that line's okay hanging down like that?
yeah, that's how it's supposed to stay.
Wow.
Now that we're out here.
So tuna fishing it's not, you could get lost out at sea doing this stuff.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could get lost.
So you gotta be careful.
You have to be careful.
Okay. All right,
You have to
man.
be careful.
This is what you call fishing. I am literally out on a post, bouncing in the air. We're flying out. And this is how you catch the tuna. We got like 6 different eyes on it, and we're looking for little tail signs coming up in the water. Now we got a big nest up here that Derek's going up to. We got a very high up. We got a guy out on the point, 2 guys out on the bottom. So we got a lot of eyes on it. And hopefully we can pull something out. But man, if you can see what this is like, being out on the end of this tip, I'm literally shaking all over the place. It's hard to hold the camera straight and get you guys a good shot. But that's the taste of adventure, boys and girls. Doing this stuff like this, hanging out, I'm bouncing like 2 or 3 feet in the air out on the end of this boat. But we're gonna get the tuna one way or the other. One way or the other. So what are we doing now, Stevie?
Flip that and the drag's engaged. You set the hook.
Okay.
Just let it stay there. Okay, sure.
So when we use balloons, you're using balloons on this too, right, brother?
Gonna punch him in the blue nut.
This one we're going to drop a little
Great,
bit
it's on
deeper.
film.
Maybe we'll put a collar on this one.
All right. So you use the balloons and you use the bait you got over here as the fish that you caught earlier.
To get the big fish.
Take the
There you
little
go.
fish.
Take the little fish, you put it on the hook, and you get the big fish.
That's right.
Ah, man, a lot of movement going on this boat right now. It's a frenzy. So he's got these balloons out there, and I guess that works like a giant bobber. So when the striper hits it, takes the balloon under. Now, have you ever seen a striper take a balloon underwater?
Yep.
Oh, never.
Never? What happens if it had 3 balloons, like in Jaws when they said, you know, if you can't get three barrels under the water?
Barrels you can't.
We need a bigger boat. Looks like we need,
And this is right where it was filmed, you know? I mean,
looks like we need a
geez.
bigger boat.
A bigger boat. Oh, even Sid came out to see what's going on.
It's
Jeez.
still a little quiet.
He's in there hiding by the heater, you know? It gets a little cold out here, you know? Yeah, what a mess. That Benny over there piping on a cigar or something. Look at this. This is like Bassmasters, but real. We got a swimmer. So they caught the bait fish. Now they catch the big fish.
This is Derek Calouste, exclusive 2011 footage of the 2011 St. Peter's Fiesta. This is exclusive to Good Morning Gloucester. What you're going to see is the highest possible point at the Fiesta, and we have it here, exclusive for you, on Good Morning Gloucester. Please take a look. There's nobody higher in this entire city than us looking at the pole. And again, it's brought to you exclusively by your Good Morning Gloucester. This is Derek Calouste, Brian Pitcher, and Captain Steve Corbett. coming back from tuna fishing at the sea with harpooning and electrocuting tuna fish.
I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, the blessing of the fleet is about, you know, looking for a safe year out on the water, right? And the fishermen asking for that through St. Peter, correct?
Correct.
You know, I mean, this is what it's about, you know? I mean, not the Ferris wheels, the cotton candy, and this, that, and the other thing.
Well, when I was younger,
You know?
it was all about chasing the ladies and getting drunk, the bowl,
Yeah.
doing all the other stuff. That was before I was married. Now I understand this a little bit more, and I've got a different perspective. About 50 feet high, but it's a different perspective on the pole. And what you're seeing here is a very large amount of people on the beach.
Oh, massive amounts of people on the beach.
I've never had this perspective before, and then again, I've never been this straight before. I usually drunk. But it's a very interesting perspective.
Beautiful.
Exclusive for you.
Exclusive to you, once again, by Good Morning Gloucester, Derek Kalust, and the Rabbit.
Out.
Out. There's tons of space over there, Steve.
Yeah, it's just tough with that pulpit.
Next, Russell Hines, Hinesville, Saturday, 1998, and Sunday, 2007 champ.
Absolutely, Michael.
Greasy pole.
Next, Joe, Sam Sampolipo, Saturday, 2007 champ.